guys, so I got some happy mail today, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I had another order from Unity Stamp. They had a really good sale going on, so I stocked up on some of their stamps again. And one of the reasons I placed my order is because this one was a freebie this time. I also thought if I didn't want the believe on there, I could just cover it up with washi tape and just have a cute little owl. So there's kind of two options with that one. But I thought that was really cute. It's still available to purchase. I'll include the link below to Unity as well. And then this one is a birthday wish, I think. Yeah, it's make a bitty wish. So I think there's actually a bigger version of this one. Now this one didn't come with pictures like these ones. So I am going to go ahead and stamp these for you. You can see how that looks. Looks like there's something else in here. So hold on. Oh, this is the Is What It Is. I ordered this one because of Mandy Jean Chic, because she always says that when something bothers her. She tries to get over it that way. And then here's another one. That's part of the birthday. This one says, "Smile today is a new day of beginning," I think. Yeah, this is the Smile Echo Park Biddy. Okay, and then this one is the Make a Bitty Wish. And then I also ordered, oh, they included something. I don't know what these are though. Peel them off. Oh, they're like heart stickers. Or decals. I'll probably decorate my computer with those. That's cute. They added that. And then this one is the secret ingredient of love. The secret ingredient is love. Sorry. And it's 2 pieces. So that's nice if I just want to like put this in my planner to say that I was baking that day. Okay. So there you go for that one. Okay, so let's dive in. I also pulled out the stamps that I did an unwrapping of last time, so you guys could see how those stamp. I want to see how these stamp. I'm excited. So we'll start with this Smile one. They have really easy peel backs on them, and then this part is sticky. I peel that back. I'm going to use this size because it looks like it'll fit best. So I'll put it on there. Then let's make this one red. I think that'll be fun. So I don't know how you guys usually ink your stamps, but I like to press it on there so I can see how much ink is actually on the stamp. I don't know if this red is out. I don't think it's coming very much. No, it is. Just matching the color of the stamp, I guess. Okay, so let's see how this one turns out. I'm notorious for dropping stamps. I don't know if anybody else does that. I am really awesome at that. Oh, that's really pretty. I really like how that turned out. And to be honest, if you use some washi tape to cover up some of this, you could make it in different colors. They did a YouTube video of that as well, so that's not just me. And then I always like to keep baby wipes handy to clean off my stamps so I can change them out quickly and still keep my stamps in relatively good condition. Some of you may be like, no, don't do that, but it's quick and easy. And I'm not a big time professional stamper. It's just sometimes I just have the scrapbook paper and no sentiment, so I have to make my own. Okay, that looks good. So I wiped it off pretty clean. You can see it's not stamping on my hand. So I'm going to peel that off. And I like to keep the backs. I like to put them back on there. But I know sometimes they don't always like to go on. Or they're weird shaped. Okay. So that one's done. Let's do Mandy's It Is What It Is. make this one blue. Yeah, that one I can definitely see the ink a little bit better. Because I also like to make sure it's a pretty even color, because sometimes you get swatches where it's like, oh, it's a little bit darker on this part, and a little bit lighter on the other part. What did I do wrong? So that's why I like to ink it like this, so I can see it instead of just smushing it into the pad. And anyway, that's me. Alright, let's stamp this one. I'm stamping them just on some white cardstock. I like buying the 8.5 by 11 when it's on sale at Michael's. I like that. Bet she will too. It is what it is. I need to keep telling my students that this year. That's a definite good phrase when they want to complain about something, whether it has to do with me or others. Especially their ID badges. That's always a complaint. I already have a student that's her battle this year, and it's only day 2. So she'll be fun. But hopefully we'll get past it. We usually do. I've actually, some of my students that love me the most are students I've written up. It's kind of like they just respect you for it more than they are mad at me for it. Sorry if I'm talking about school so much. But I am a teacher and we're back at school now. Okay, so put those back on. Let's do this other one that's kind of not have a picture going with it. Okay. That one fits on there as well. This is the birthday one, which I think there's a bigger version of this. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the way it's supposed to go. So let's do that one in orange. We'll mix it up with our colors tonight. This one I think is actually like a sparkly orange, which is kind of perfect for a birthday card. These are just Walmart ink pads, by the way. They're $1. I like them because then I don't have to worry about really keeping them in good condition. You can see an even layer of ink on there. Oh. Yeah, this way. Alright. See how this one turns out. So on Unity they had this like stamp contraption that like went like this and stamped it. I'm going to look into maybe getting one of those if I really like stamping this much. So make a wish, party, eat cake, happy birthday, happy celebrate birthday, to you, blow out your candles. So you could even do just part of these phrases if you wanted a shorter sentiment on your card, I think. Okay, let's clean that one off. See how handy this is? And I don't have a lot of cleanup after I'm done stamping because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not good at cleaning up after myself when it comes to crafting. And I share my crafting room with my husband, or he shares it with me. I'm not really sure which way it goes. But we both like to do stuff on the computer, and
how'd you get your farm worked out?
I like to craft, so he put it all in one room for me. There you go. So he goes on there really easily. And then probably just go ahead. I like their baggies that they put them in. So I like to keep them in there, keep the dust off and stuff. And then you guys, I actually store these in my old CD tower. You guys may have seen that before. Okay, let's do this one.
So I got crowbar that's all jacked up.
Probably do this one in black, so then I can color in like the heart and the spatula different colors. I think that'll be good to color this one. I haven't really experimented too much with coloring things. Okay, I want to stamp both of these at the same time then. I'm going to use my bigger block. I got it at Michael's a long time ago. I like ones with grids for bigger stamps so I can line it up better. So like this one I can match it up with the bottom line right there. And I also like how it's bumpy on the sides. Means I'm less likely to drop it. I drop these more often when they're straight edged.
Yeah, it's right there on the platform.
So it's kind of annoying. Which is also why I've started stamping them on a separate sheet of paper and then cutting them out and adding them to it. Make sure it's not upside down. So I think I'm going to put this right here. That'll look good.
Thank you.
Okay, and this one's going to use black. This one's a Martha Stewart ink pad. I really like it. It's really pigmented. I have blacks and I have blacks in other brands. I meant to say. Sorry, I've been talking a lot the past few weeks with school starting. See how nice that looks? You can really see the black on there. Put this in there. And then do it in this corner. See, I almost dropped it. I think I had the grippers on there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And there's a little heart in the word love, so I could color that in too.
The rain sound makes the noise like you're inside.
I kind of wish I had made it closer together. I'll have to remember that.
I wonder if you could leave a barbecue up here.
But I also like to if I'm going to color it, I want to let it dry for a little bit, so you won't see that in this video. Maybe I'll post on Instagram the finished coloring of that. I already have usually a ton of baby wipes anyway. I buy them in bulks because my little guy is still not quite potty trained yet. He hasn't really shown a ton of interest in it. But he can spell, so that's one battle. He spells the word go all the time. Okay. Put these back on there. So I'm really glad I got this one. This has been sitting in my wish list for a while. When that sale happened and they were giving away the free stamp, I was like, I got to. It's too good to pass up. Yeah, lining up is kind of hard to do sometimes. Okay, so I'll put those back in the bag. I hope you guys had a really good week. I spent most of the week in meetings. And then Thursday I had kids all day. The way the rotation is, I didn't have the conference, so it was pretty exhausting. Okay, let's do the freebie one that I got. The owl. Thinking I'm going to make the owl brown, and I can color it in. This is how I store my stamps. It's in like an old cookie jar type looking thing. I don't like to put the lid on because it's metal and really noisy. I like these. You can use them to stamp, or you can use them to ink the edges of things. And they have a nice little gripple handle, just like I said. I'm really good at dropping stuff. Okay, I'm going to mount this first. And just peel it off. In the middle. Then you just press on it a little bit. It's not going to fall off. I've never had one fall off before. So. They've also started making coloring books recently. If you like to color, they have some good ones. I already have some more stamps in my wish list. There's one that's called Frankly Said, and it's like a hot dog with a bunch of phrases. So,
yes,
I think that would be a fun one to do. I'm going to put this one over here. It's kind of far away from you guys. Sorry. Lay that one down. Push.
Only I could proximity pick up there.
Lift up. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That's even prettier than I thought it was going to be. Probably going to attempt at coloring this one too. It says believe, and then on the bottom it says in yourself. I didn't even realize it said that. I thought it just said believe. I love her little flower in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of a paperclip I made. She didn't have a bow in her hair, but she had like sparkly tummy feathers. That one was pretty cute. I think I still have one left, so I should probably put that up there. Sometimes when I do inventory, I'm like, oh, I can't find it. I need to take it down, and then I find it, and then I have to put it back up. So I just like to make sure that, like, if I'm getting super busy and I know I'm not going to be able to make stuff that people order, because if I run out of something, usually I can make another one of it, but if I'm in a hurry or I've been super busy, like school just went back, so I retraded inventory of my stock. Okay. There are a lot of curves in this, so you're going to have to make sure that you kind of stick your fingernail in the wipe and clean it out, or else it kind of gunks up your stamp.
Yeah, I was surprised.
So, okay, that's pretty good. See, it cleans it off really well. It's really gross. That actually does look like a baby wipe. Mandy's gonna laugh at me. Okay, take this one off. And I know it seems silly to be excited about the little plastic bags individually, but I love having the picture of it and the bag, so I remember the name and I remember where it came from. I find that to be good. They're on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so I've done those. Alright, and then these are from the order I did last time that I showed you guys. So I was going to show you guys what these look like stamped, because I still haven't had a chance to open them.
Yeah, watch them, like,
And actually use them. So this one is actually for 2 different cards. There's 2 different phrases. Sorry your day was so crappy, and that's how we roll. So I wouldn't put those phrases on the same card. I am going to make this probably black so I can color it in. Also, toilet paper is usually white, so I like the white background. But I could color in the little hearts. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put this phrase on this one. And then I'll put this one on this one. And then I'll put this one on this one. I think I'm going to stamp this first, so then I can line up my phrases with it.
I'm looking at you from here,
a little
I
bit
can
better.
see your arms, and that's just because they contrast against the background.
Okay. So we're going to do black. Sorry, off the table. If you guys do stamping videos, let me know and I'll go check yours out too. I'd love to see new stuff. Or if you have another store that you purchased from that you really like, leave that below and I'll check it out. Ooh, cute. I like that one. Alright, let's do these phrases. I'll just clean the wall off in a second. This one I think I found in the dollar bin or dollar section of Michael's. They had some acrylic blocks a while ago.
Yeah, I think you have to use a hatchet.
So I got some from Mimi. Have you guys ever swapped stamps with anyone before? I'd be interested to know how that went. I thought about doing that, but it's like, do you buy them new stamps or give them old ones that you're like, I use these all the time and everybody's had a card with it on there? Oh, that's cute. Sorry your day was so crappy. They have some really witty ones on there that some people may find offensive, some people may find funny, but they also do Bible verses as well, so they're a definite mixture of funny, and they're always looking for suggestions too of stamps. They'll do call outs for that, of like sentiments, or right now their new thing is they actually have on their site a few dollar stamps that they've priced down, and then they're asking if would you guys like more dollar stamps, and if so, do you want sentiments or shapes? And I put sentiments because I'm a scrapbooker and I have a Cricut, so I can usually cut my own shapes. But I don't think Cricut has a toilet paper shape that would come out looking that cute, so that one I already cleaned off, so I'll put it back in there. I'm going to close that. Alright, so let's see this one. Skinny.
Yeah, my barbecue and my furnace both took damage and we're inside.
Hear my husband talking, I'm sorry, but he gets to have fun in here too. My students sometimes think it's funny when I'm like, nope, my husband is my best friend. We do everything together. Even though we're not doing the same thing, we're doing it together. So that's kind of funny. Okay, I'm just going to throw this up here because I'm going to cut these out anyway. Skinny ones I always feel like I'm going to mess up. Oh, that's cute. I like the font on that one. That's how we roll. Okay, so let's clean the toilet paper. Let's clean the toilet paper off. That's just funny. Oop. Not one to touch the ones I've already stamped. Okay, letters I usually just smush down really hard and try to get in between the crevices. Sometimes you have to dig it out with your fingernail, but this one looks pretty clean. That one back on there. It's hard to match up the bumps sometimes. Alright. That one's done. Clean up the roll. I used to use a wet paper towel and that would leave like residue on the stamp. You can see it's really clean. It's a little wet, but it can dry. I really don't think I go through that many wipes because you can buy off-brand wipes or just those disposable pouches are a pretty good deal. Or if you see them on sale, pick them up because they work great for stamps. Alright. Slide those back in there. I'm getting a bunch of stuff ready for card making, so this is being a very productive part of my night. Alright, so let's do the what's shaken, because I'll probably do that one in black and white as well, because I'll color in the bottles like maybe a light blue, so it's like glass, and then this will probably be like a silver. Okay, so those two are together, so they'll need to go on the big one. And I'll probably just put them together, because I don't think I would ever put salt and pepper by itself, unless I want to separate it on a scrapbook layout of cooking or just showing the two of us together. We go together like salt and pepper, something like that. Alright. Stick. They have one stamp that was on my wish list too. And it's got 2 pieces of toast and they pop out and he goes, oh, S word. And then the other goes, we're toast. I just thought it was funny. But then I was like, who would I send that to? Because I'm pretty sure curse words would offend my grandparents. I send a lot of cards to my grandmas and grandpas. Because I feel like phone calls these days, it's never the right time for people, or it gets interrupted, or you just catch someone at a bad time where it's like a card, they can open it whenever they have a chance. So that's one of the reasons I like making cards. I think I can put this in right here. Yep. Looks good. Let's shake it. Next time I think I'm going to butt this a little bit closer to this, because you have the increase of space from this stamp and this stamp, so it just made it really far away, but I can always separate those and then put them together on the card, make them a little bit closer. So I'll probably do that. My son was in my craft room yesterday, and he reached across, and I used some Unity stamps to decorate my Etsy packages. I have like an envelope, and it says like "Do not bend" and "Sent with love" and stuff. So those are really cute. He reached across and had an envelope stamp on his elbow. So my husband was like, "How did he get marker?" I'm like, it's not marker. It's ink. It's for my stamps. Okay. Good enough. And I will say it's kind of like bright white on this side and then like an offer white on that side. So it helps you know which side you're supposed to use. But like I said, I always put them in the bag anyway, so if I don't perfectly line them up, it's okay. I wonder if he thinks I'm the salt in our relationship or if I'm the pepper. Now they have that new thing where it's like, don't be salty, and it means like rude or hateful, I guess. I guess it's not that new. I remember hearing it last year from my students. Not about me, but I always say, I'm the nicest teacher ever. I still remember what it's like to be a student. Like, yeah, well, I'm 28. Most of your teachers are like 30 or 80. I'm just kidding. I don't think we have any 80-year-old teachers. But it was funny. One of my students was like, you wouldn't believe what this customer did. She was like old too, and she like dumped her fries all over the floor. And it was so funny because I was like, well, how old was she? And she was like 30, and I was like, dude, I'm 28. She was like, oops. She's like, yeah, but you don't look it. I was like, oh, okay, nice save. Kiddos. Alright, this one says just writing to say. Good, look at this. Yeah, just wanted to say. And then I talked about how I could cover that up with washi tape if I wanted to and use this part. I could even possibly put this phrase in there. That would be really cute too. I wonder if that would fit. I'm gonna have to line it up really good. Yeah, I think it would fit. I'll have to try that sometime. But I want to see what it looks like beforehand. So I'm gonna go with black because it's a classic typewriter. I guess I could do the heart in red. We could do that. Let's see if we can do that. I messed this up, I'm sorry. Obviously it's my first time with this stamp. But I want to have some fun and show you guys something that I'm trying. I'm gonna glide it on there. Okay, so I don't think I have any black on there. On the heart. Maybe a little bit at the top. Get that there. Just red. Like a deep red. Oh, I don't think it's gonna let me, you guys. Okay, definitely got some of black on my red stamp pad. I have to touch up this side. Oh my gosh, I made a mess. Okay, I think it's good. Let's see how this turns out. Also, if you like take too long inking on the other side, if you kind of like breathe on it, like, then it'll moisten back up for you usually. See how this turned out. Really nervous. Oh, it actually looks good. Look, you guys, I'm successful at something. What do you think of that? I like it. That was really cute. Okay, let's see how this sentiment turns out. Should I do the sentiment in red to match the heart? I think so. I don't know why I said that out loud. It's not like you can answer me right now. Funny. See, and that's another good reason to stamp on this upper sheet paper. See, I got a little bit of red on there, but I could slice that off, so then you wouldn't see my little mistake. So I like that one. That's definitely a good purchase. Ever since I saw those typewriter sticky notes, which if you have those and you would like to swap or something, I don't know, I have those Happy Meal sticky notes or Target ones or handshake ones. If you want to swap with me, let me know, because I would like to get some of those typewriter sticky notes. I saw some today at Staples that were like the @ symbol and the hashtag symbol, and then there's one that was like a heart with XOXO on it. But I was like, no, I must resist. I was supposed to be there just for picking up washi from my swap pal. She wanted the Carnival washi, which I did too, so it just gave me an excuse to get it for myself as well. So sometimes we gotta help each other out with those hard to find.
You need anything walnuts and
It's hard to find products, or if
yeah.
I like having a swap person that shops differently than I do, or she makes it to Michael's way more often than I do. And I have one in my town. It's clear on the other side, Hobby Lobby and Joann's, and they're just closer. So I think that's why I usually use those.
I'm kind of surprised I don't have something like that.
Whoa. That happened. Probably from me pulling on it. Hope I didn't scare you guys or hurt your ears. So let's look. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. That was interesting, stamping the red and the black. Took some skill. Wow, that's probably really loud too. I'll work on that, you guys. So getting the hang of this thing. Stamping and YouTube. Joke. Okay. Now it looks like I still have some space here. And I pulled out some other Unity stamps that I haven't stamped before. And they were in a baggie that was not labeled. And there were some that were free. I used the heart one once. And then it looks like this is like lemonade or something. And then this one is something about stars. So let's go ahead and open that up. See what those look like. I'm going to stamp this one first. I think he'll fit on this one. Yeah. This is from like a way previous order. I like the itty bitties that come in the ones with pictures on them, especially if there's a phrase, because reading backwards like this is not my forte. Okay, I think with the stars I'm going to go with blue. Try not to do all black, because then I have to color it. And this one there's not a lot of color because it's phrases. But I could put some like stickles in the stars or something. That might be fun. You guys know what stickles are? I'm just talking about nothing. It's these. It's like glitter glue, basically. This one I paid way too much for, but it's worth it. I don't use very much of them at a time, so it doesn't really cost me a whole lot in the long run. But that's how sometimes I add glitter to the paper clips I make. I'll put this one down here. Okay, you shine brighter than the stars. That's nice. Stick that on a note to a student, maybe. There you go. Okay, so I definitely like that one. That's probably why I ordered it. I just don't remember what it exactly said. I knew it was probably encouraging. I tend to like encouraging stamps. So not too much of an update on my finger. I did kind of like, it was stabbing pains the other day because I pushed it too hard and getting all that stuff done in my classroom, but life of a teacher.
Okay, I needed the rest anyway. I shot them under
Push
water.
yourselves too hard.
Do anything with them. It kind of glitched out, so don't kill a deer in the water.
I'm gonna have to put this down
Use your hatchet
and
on
then push on it to try to get some of that off. Blue. That's the only thing I don't like about sentiments. Is that all the letters capture all of that ink. Okay. Put that one back on. I didn't show you the heart I've put in my planner before, so I probably won't do that one right now. But I need to put that in there. With the little tea glass, we could do that one. The envelope one that I was talking about, it's still got ink on it, but that's what it looks like. And it also came with
Oh, and I just sold those
3 phrases.
The green ones that I got. I sold them for $1.31.
Do not bend, sent with love, and you've got mail. It came with all of those. Maybe I ordered some of those separately. I'd have to look. Okay, I said I was going to do the tea or lemonade glass.
Yeah.
It's pretty tiny.
I'm wondering if they dropped the
Tiny
case
little guy.
for the serving of them.
So, looks like it has a little umbrella and like ice cube space and a straw. I really don't want like a drink with black in it, so I guess we'll go blue again. A glass of ice water, I don't know. If I had yellow, I could do lemonade, but yellow doesn't really pop on white sometimes. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. That was a freebie one. It's got a little umbrella and more ice cubes. So that one's very cute. Alright, so I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do tonight. Yeah, I have... Oh, there's one more that I haven't used for Unity yet. This was another one that was a freebie at one point with my order. It says, let's see, it says, thank you gift. Isn't that cute? And then it says, just breathe. And it's a huge rose. Let's go ahead and do that one too. Because I don't need the thank you anymore. So Facebook, on their Facebook, they're really good about telling you about their ads and stuff, or their sales that they're going to have. I think last night she did $1.95 shipping in the US. Normally it's $2.95. They're really reasonable in their shipping. And it doesn't go up for every like item you add. It's like a flat rate shipping. So that's really nice. I wish I could do that in my Etsy shop, but I think it makes it more worth it to order more. So it might encourage people to order more. Because I'm like, well, if it's flat rate shipping, then I should order as much as possible to get my value out of the shipping cost. Oh, I didn't wash this off. It's been really hot here. I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow. No, I'm just rambling. It's like, what time is it here? 8:30. I'm already tired. It's not good. I guess that does mean I'm old. What time do you guys go to bed? Usually I'm more of a night owl, and then my son usually wakes up around 7:30, I'd say. Man, those little crevices inside there. See that? And the straw and the umbrella? Oh, it's going to be the death of me. Alright. That's good enough. Let's put the, did I lose the back to this? It's so tiny. There it is. I'm sure you're going, it's right there. That's what I'd be saying. My son watches those little kid shows where they like ask him a question and then they like blink 5 times and stare at him like they're actually listening to him. It's so annoying. Now you guys know about that, but I'm like, okay, he's not real. If you like this one, I glossed the back to it, so but it sticks pretty good to the plastic bag, so it's fine. They put everything in plastic bags. Kind of keeps my stamps a little bit more neater. Okay, so for this stamp, let's see, I really don't think I could do just red because it kind of blends into the just right there. So I'm just going to do black, I think. Should I do brown? Let's do brown because that would be more like stemmy. And then those I can color green in the second color in. Let's do brown.
That's the reason I was questioning how exploded the
Grab another sheet of paper.
I stood right on top of it.
This is what we made tonight. You're going to zoom in on that.
Yeah, I'm worried about running across one of those.
Okay. So we'll do one more and then we'll call it a night. Oh, I said brown. We need to put the lid on that one. Stuck my finger in it. That good pigmented on there. Like I said, if you're going to color, you need to wait a little bit. Do the bottom here. See how this goes. I don't see why it would look weird with brown, but who knows. Oh, I like it. I think that'll look good. Let's add color to it. What do you guys think? Should I add color to it? What color should the rose be? Huh. I think it's a good phrase. It's a good sentiment. Alright, so I'm going to clean this off and sign off here. So thanks for watching. Give it a like and please subscribe. I love reading comments and seeing the thumbs up. It's very encouraging. Alright, have a good night.